Awesome. Finally, Curvies. Oh my God. I literally been trying to get on here for 28 minutes. First, my microphone wouldn't work, then my camera wouldn't work, but I'm here. And I wanted to share these videos with you. I made a video for us today on building wealth. I'm not going to keep us too long. I had planned on this being a half hour. However, we're pivoting, not panicking, because that's part of a wealth mindset is to find solutions and not problems. So let me go ahead and share this. I made us a little. So today on our 2025 wealth building series, we are going to look at, I decided to rewind, even though this is episode 2 in our wealth building series for 2025. We'll be going live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday about building wealth in 2025. I'll be telling you terms and finance. I'll be sharing with you. I'll be sharing resources with you. I'll be doing all different types of things in order for us to build our wealth in 2025. Okay? Now, like I did say, we had a pivoting, not a panicking this morning. We had a pivot, not a panic this morning. Can you hear me okay? We had a pivot, not a panic. Excellent. Go ahead and smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. If you haven't already, ring the bell so you can get notified when I do go live about things like this because you guys asked for it and now you're getting it. So I hope you show up for it. Okay. Because we've already talked about in our visioning session how I believe that the reason things are on our heart is because God put them there, right? So if you have an idea about that you want to live a luxurious life, that's because God wants you to. If you have an idea that you want to live a healthy life, that's because God wants you to. Like there's little seeds planted and then we can make them grow. So in the first episode, we talked about how to build your wealth using one of the strategies called the Rule of 72. And now in this video, let me come over here. I'm in my room today. Going to the Zen Den. I'll just be right here like a normal person. Let me deal with that. That's good. Is that more normal? Okay. So I have notes. Let me see my notes. So yeah, we're not going to be on here too long, but I did definitely want to come share with you all of some ways to build your wealth. And like I was saying, sorry, I'm all over the place due to the pivot, but so I did immediately start with, oh, well, let's just build your wealth. Let me show you guys how, right? And then I thought better of it. And you know me, those who know LRGA Curves know, I like to get to the root, right? Like, so I like to start with the etymology of things and see, well, what did they really mean when they said wealth? So today I'm backing up and we're going to talk about what is wealth and why you should build it. So those are two good reasons to even have a wealth building series. So I decided to include that. So I created this little reel that we're going to be able to take a look at and look at ways that this can be beneficial. So I'm going to just let it play. Let me see. Can I make it play? There we go. So this first slide is talking about how building wealth. Wealth is commonly seen as the accumulation of financial resources, assets, and investments that provide economic stability and freedom. However, it also includes dimensions of well-being, such as social, emotional, and intellectual resources. So wealth is not confined to the making of money, okay? And go like this right here. And so at its core, wealth involves financial capital like cash, stocks, real estate, and it enables individuals to meet their needs, improve their quality of life. Now, true wealth means wisely leveraging these resources for personal growth and community benefit. That is one thing that's biblical. When I was doing my research, wealth is biblical, abundance is biblical. John 10:10 says, that he came that we might have life and have it abundantly. And when I was looking at wealth versus abundance, they're kind of they're symbiotic, but they don't have the exact same meaning. Let's keep it moving. Well, let me see. Push this over a little bit. Okay, so you can find out more information about this on my website called largerlife.com, and I have more information and you can book an appointment. Also, building wealth. Additionally, wealth encompasses health, relationships, and knowledge. A truly wealthy individual not only has financial assets, but also enjoys good health, meaningful connections, and a commitment to learning. Ultimately, wealth is subjective and varies from person to person. It's all subjective, right? While some measure it by financial success, others define it through their experiences and societal contributions, highlighting the importance of a nuanced understanding of both material and immaterial wealth is important when you're understanding wealth. Now, the word wealth, this is how we get to my favorite part, the etymology, right? So the word wealth has its roots in Old English terms, wella, which means well-being or prosperity. This term is derived from the Proto-Germanic word wella, which also signifies abundance and welfare. The evolution of the term has broadened in its meaning, however, traditionally associating it with material riches and financial assets. So that's just a little bit about the etymology. So it kind of means what we think, but it's more encompassing than just money and financial gain. Interestingly, the connection between wealth and health is significant. You know how we always hear your health is your wealth, your health is your wealth, because that's the truest way. I mean, you can't spend no money if you're dead, right? And you can't enjoy your money if you're ultra unhealthy because you're probably sick and not feeling well. So, interestingly, the connection between wealth and health is significant in its etymological journey. The concept of well being inherently includes not just financial stability, but also physical and mental health. In many cultures, good health has long been regarded as a form of wealth. We know that the Buddha, his fat jolly belly and his fat earlobes with his smile and his gregarious happiness attitude, that's believed to be a sign of wealth. In a lot of indigenous cultures, the plumper you are, the wealthier you are, and the healthier you are because you could afford a good diet to even get fat. So there's lots of different ways that we can interpret what health means, but I'm just telling you that health and wealth were made for each other. Okay. In reflecting the benefit that true prosperity encompasses a holistic view of life that integrates health, relationships, and knowledge. I agree with that. I feel like, knowledge is power. That's very healthy to stay in your mental health, right? Also, as far as health being wealth, think about how many times we've heard growing up, like, you know, um, money is the root of all evil. Not having it is more evil because there are more divorces caused by money and the lack and the not agreeing on it than anything else, right? So we can look at that. This slide is talking about in contemporary discussions, wealth is recognized as a multifaceted event. Individuals often express that their sense of wealth includes not only that was the time I was supposed to get off, but we're going to stay on a little while longer. So, not only are financial resources, but equally their quality of health, the strength of their relationships, their engagement in lifelong learning. These perspectives encourage a more profound understanding of what a fulfilling life really could be. Let's see, I'm just, wait just a second, you guys. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. We're going to have to pivot. We're going to have to pivot. Damn it. Let me take this. Put this here, put this here, put this here. Okay. Put on some decent clothes because you finally. Girl, so this is like. Okay, I would have to catch this live for us. Okay. So in contemporary discussions, it's nuanced, right? So, but it's always, you'll notice the theme throughout wealth is that it's inclusive and it has symbiotic relations to every portion of your connectivity. So your relationships mentally, your physically and spiritually. Okay. And individuals encourage a more profound understanding of what it means to be wealthy, highlighting and fulfilling life is both tangible and intangible assets. Okay. So I hope you guys are getting something out of this. Go ahead and smash the like button. Now, ultimately, the etymology of wealth serves as a reminder that true riches encompass a broad spectrum of well being, making health an integral part. Now, the wealth mindset, this part is really important. So we just talked about what is wealth, right? And now a tip for now that we know what wealth is, we can start working on our wealth mindset. And our wealth mindset is something that can encourage and help our wealth building growing techniques. So wealth mindset goes beyond just accumulating money. It encompasses a holistic, again, review of prosperity that includes, again, healthy relationships, personal growth, and fulfillment. At its essence, it fosters an abundance mentality, encouraging individuals to see opportunities instead of limitations. So mindset is key. Attitudes, actions, behaviors, they all equal your success. Okay. And so you can face your challenges with a growth opportunity mindset, which is part of a wealth mindset. Okay. And then I feel like those are really integral parts. Also, we're going to stay on mindset for a minute and continue because the mindset also highlights the importance of well-being, right? Recognizing that true wealth includes emotional and physical health. Healthy individuals tend to be more productive, creative, and leading to greater opportunities. Furthermore, building relationships and community connections is vital. Sharing your knowledge and resources is vital, and it helps with the true riches and fulfillment being achieved. Okay. Now, building wealth is biblical, of course. We have to go to the Bible. I'm not ultra religious, but I do believe in the Bible and what it says about prosperity. Okay. And so, in prosperity, wealth, abundance are kind of interchangeable. So, wealth in the biblical context, oh, sorry. So, wealth in the biblical context encompasses more than just material riches. It includes spiritual, relational, darn, I missed it. This is the weirdest New Year's ever. Just a second, you guys. We're only going to be on here like 15 more minutes tops, but I just got the idea too. Okay, let's do that. Oh, let me send it to my mom too. Mommy! She'll support me if she's up for it. I'm so glad to be feeling better, Curvies. End message. Mama is my best friend. So glad God gave me a mother I love. Okay, so wealth in the biblical context. Wealth in the biblical context encompasses more than just the material riches. It's all inclusive. It includes spiritual, relational, emotional abundance. And scriptures, regardless of religion, can highlight what true wealth is. And it's not solely measured by money. It's not solely measured by assets and, cars and things like that, but by the riches of your character, relationships, and your faith. So that's really important in the overall mindset, is to understand that also. Um, let's see, we're going to keep on going. Building wealth, for instance, in Proverbs 10:22 states that the blessings of the Lord makes one rich, and it adds no sorrow with it. So this verse underscores the idea that wealth granted by God comes with peace and fulfillment, contrasting with the burdens that often accompany worldly riches. So, because I mean, I grew up hearing things like money's the root of all evil, money won't make you happy, da 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 da. You know, you always hear that from people. And I used to think, well, damn, those rich people look very unbothered and very happy over there on their vacations, rolling around in their Rolls Royces, right? But obviously, there are many cases where there are very wealthy people who will give it all up. We've heard of some tech people where they were rich and they gave it all up. They still weren't happy. So to be rich in spirit is the richest, okay? But we definitely want to be wealthy also, when that includes rich in spirit, rich in money, rich in health. It's inclusive, okay? I can make this slide deck available to anybody who wants it. Afterwards, you can just reach out to me and I will be glad to forward it to you, just in case. Thanks for coming, Bianca. Yes, happy first Friday of 2025. And thanks for coming through for our Building Wealth series. Now, the concept of wealth mindset is further supported in passages like 2 Corinthians 9:8, which declares that God is able to make all grace abound unto us, enabling us to have all that we need and to be generous in every situation. You got to have a giver's heart, giver's gain, right? You can't be stingy and miserly. No, God, nobody likes a hoarder, including God, right? So this perspective encourages believers to view wealth as an opportunity for growth, service, and enhancement in your relationship. So it's all about getting it to share. Like my prayer is always like, we have more than enough to share. We have, like, my accounts are all flush and we have more than enough to share. I think that's really important in my personal mantra, because I understand that givers gain. The only way to get is to give, technically. That's why you got to have open hands. You can't get anything in this hand and you can't give anything in a closed hand. So you got to have open hands, open heart, open mind. Okay. So building wealth is an important goal for several reasons. Now we're going to get to why should you build wealth. That's the second part of this title today. What is wealth? We went over it. And now we're going to talk about why you should build it. Okay. Building wealth is an important goal for several reasons, particularly when viewed through the lens of the wealth mindset. Okay. At its core, wealth creation is not just about accumulating money and riches and material possessions. We just talked about it. It's about the opportunities and the responsibilities that come with it. Because to what is it? When you get a lot, you got to give a lot, the responsibility, right? So firstly, wealth allows for personal development. Think about how many courses you can take. Think about how many trips you can take. And in these courses, you develop yourself. And on these trips, you learn more about yourself, right? So financial resources can provide access to education, experiences, tools that all enhance your overall skills and knowledge when you're dealing in life, right? And this growth is not only beneficial for individuals, but it's also beneficial for your community. So it's not an individual experience once you do get to wealth. Hopefully, once you get your wealth, and in your building of your wealth mindset and in the building of your wealth empire, you are considering the um, connections that you're making, right? So it's not just about you, it's about you, your community, your neighbor, that neighbor, and then you guys are in connection. You know what I mean? So it's not you, there's not just one of these going around. What's that for? This is not going to get nothing. So this growth is very beneficial. As people invest in themselves, they can contribute more effectively to society. Think about it. Knuckleheads, are they doing a lot? Or smart people doing a lot to help the world? Mostly. Okay. Secondly, wealth provides the means to serve others. A mindset focused on abundance recognizes that financial resources can be used to impact lives positively. Now, whether that's through charitable contributions, you can start a foundation, you can go give back, you can make some food and take it extra on the holidays. There are a lot of different ways. You can help fund community projects, or you can support other people in need. Having wealth enables individuals sorry, to take action and make a difference. This aligns with the principle in Second Corinthians 9:8, which emphasizes abundance allows for generosity in all circumstances. So you'll, I hope you're hearing, I hope you're hearing the common thread in all of this is that once you get it, once you get the wealth, is not to hoard. It's for you so you can help other people. So you have to be generous. Okay. It allows for generosity. Being wealthy allows you to not be a stingy, miserly, I'm the only one that can have this kind of mentality. I mean, we're in a world full of people. We all need to get by, right? So share a little. All right, on. Thank you, Bianca. I whipped this all together for us. I thought a nice little visual would help today. Because yesterday I was, well, on Wednesday's first talk, I was kind of using the web. So I just made the slide deck myself. So by embracing the opportunities that come with financial stability, individuals can create a ripple effect of positive change. And you know, I love a good ripple. Moreover, wealth offers the freedom to pursue passions and invest in personal growth, okay, leading to a more fulfilling life. Okay, it allows for the exploration of new ventures, whether it's starting a business, traveling to broaden one's horizons, or furthering your education. In this way, wealth serves as a tool that can be harnessed by both personal satisfaction and the betterment of society. I keep saying it's not just about you. I mean, and who wants to be rich all by themselves? Do you really want to be on an island by yourself? No. I mean, I want enough money to buy my own island, but I don't want to be there by myself once I buy that shit. Best believe I'm gonna have the people that I love and care for the most over there. Or I might send some city kids over there if they ain't never been to a private island before, for camp or something. With their parents, of course. Because if they haven't been, then their parents probably haven't been. So, and plus I don't want no nonsense, right? It's about elevating our overall mindset personally, collectively, and like that. Because that way you'll be able to identify your opportunities ahead if your head's in the right place and your wealth is in the right place and your health is in the right place. Think about it. Sometimes, like when I was just sick, I didn't want to do nothing for nobody, right? But today is the day that you should build it. Wealth, build it. Start planning today to build your wealth. You can go over to largerlife.com and learn all about wealth building. You can set an appointment with me there. Um, and get some more personal information. This is a talk on wealth building. This was not financial advice. I am a licensed professional in California, and even still, this isn't professional advice unless you sit down with me personally. So I just wanted you guys to have this opportunity to put this in your store war chest for 2025 so that you can get on building wealth with me here at Larger Curves, here at Larger Life. Thanks for coming through, Bianca. Um, I love you. I hope you're having a most excellent day. And thank all the rest of my curvies. I hope you guys catch us in the replay. We'll be back Monday for the next installment of our wealth building series in 2025. And I'll think of what I'm going to say at that one. So I hope you really enjoyed it. And again, if you'd like this slide deck, then just DM me. Here, you can email me for this slide, for this, what is it, presentation? at LRGALIFE at gmail.com. Email me for this presentation, and I can just email it back to you because it has some good tips on there. I feel like it does. It's just a little movie, a little MP3. Um, and I'd love to share it with anybody who needs it because that's part of how I'm building my wealth is by teaching, educating as many people as possible on all these wonderful things that I'm finding out in my personal development and professional development. So again, thanks for coming through to Large Curves today. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, ring the bell on the way in or out. Share this video. Tell your friends that we'll be here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And because there's enough to go around. So we're going to go get some, y'all. Make it a great day. Peace.